Hello everyone and welcome back to the WCG for the second innings of this third and deciding test match of the Harley Cranes Test Series between Brennan's 11 and Matt's 11. It's the men in blue who head into this second innings with a healthy 34-run lead after Matt's 11 capitulated in their first innings, losing 6 for 6 at the back end to hand the Blues a significant advantage heading into this second innings. As you can see on your screen, Brennan's 11 bowled out for 90 in their first innings, with decent contributions with the bat at the top, in the middle and at the very end of the innings. And in reply, Matt's 11 bowled out for 56. As mentioned, they lost 6 for 6 at the back end of their innings to cough up a 34-run lead to the defending champions, and they'll need an inspired bowling performance to get themselves back on track. And it will be Brendan Scott who will get this second innings underway with the blade. Joint top scored for the men in blue with 17 in their first innings. And if he can stand up with the blade at the top of the order, then the Blues might just be out of sight. So it's going to be Harry Dean to bowl the first over here of this second innings. He's in now to Scott and he's bang on the money once again, as he was in the first innings. Scott good enough to keep this out as Pat McGregor swarms on it quickly. That's a good start from all concerned. Dean to continue to Scott in the opening over. Here he's in now. This one's a full fast delivery, but this one slides down the leg side and Scott leaves it alone. So the Blues carrying a 34-run lead into this second innings. However, they know that Matt's 11 found themselves in a similar position last decider and lost a test match. As Dean is in once again now to Scott, who gets a thick inside edge, and it squirms past McGregor for the opening boundary of the innings. Slightly over-pitched here from Dean. It's bang on the money. Scott gets it away. It'll be Ryan Schaefer to bowl over the wicket now to Scott. Here he's in now, and this one's a good length delivery. Oh, Scott got an entry to the keeper. He began to walk. I don't think the umpire was going to give him out, but he's gone now. And that's just to start the doctor ordered here for the men in green. They pick up the big wicket of Scott Cheapley, who goes for 4. It's a thick inside edge through his legs, and he's gone. Brennan's 11, 1 for 4. So just to start the green machine needed, as that wicket now brings Justin Brooke, the vice skipper, to the crease at number 2. Was dismissed for a duck in their first innings. And can he stand up here for the defending champions? So it'll be Schaefer who's got his tail up to bowl to Brooke for his first delivery. In there, it's a good length delivery, but this one slides down the leg side. So the vice skipper is a man under pressure, has not made a score at the WCG in some time. Can today be his day and build on this Brennan's 11 lead? Here's Schaefer, will continue to him now in the third over. Here he's in now, and once again this one is pushed down the leg side, and Brooke has a little flutter at it, but doesn't make contact. So a big period of the contest this. If Matt's 11 can go bang bang, they'll feel they're right back in the contest. They've got the big wicket of Scott, and we've seen before that they can go right through the Blues. Here's Schaefer in once again to him now, and it's a wild play outside the off stump from the vice skipper. It's another good seed there from Schaefer. It's too good. Schaefer is in for the final ball of the over. He's in now, this one's a full delivery and it hits Brooke on the leg and it lobs over Matt White and it's gone to the boundary. So it's 4 leg byes for the Blues. It's fortuitous, but it's 4 added to the total all the same. It's a bizarre end to the over. The Blues 1 for 8. It'll be Daniel Arnold to bowl around the wicket here to Brooke. He's in now, this one's a wide delivery outside the off stump, and Justin Brooke cuts this away for his first boundary of the innings. Not a great delivery there from Arnold as it's dispatched. The lead now 46. It'll be Jake Kasacha to bowl over the wicket here to Brooke. And this one's a full delivery. Oh, and it's dropped, is it, here from Kasacha? Yeah, I think it might have bounced. I think Brooke is suggesting that it's just bounced before Kasacha. It's a full toss, he gets a leading edge. Oh, it's hard to tell from that angle. So a nervy moment there for the Blues vice skipper. As Kasacha will continue again now to Brooke. This one's played down the ground. Oh, and it gets past Jake Kasacha for his second boundary. Brooke off to a positive start in this second innings as he moves along to 8. The Blues 1 for 16 as the lead reaches 50. So the Blues in a strong position. It's going to be Mark Passenfield to bowl over the wicket now. And this one is dropped in short and it's hammered away on the leg side past Kasacha for his third boundary. So picking off the bad deliveries is Brooke, as he's been served up $3 for 3 boundaries. 1 for 21. It'll be Alex Stepien to bowl around the wicket now to Justin Brooke. Here's in now, this one's a full delivery, and it goes right through the vice skipper. So that's a big wicket here for the men in green. And once again, just when a batsman's looking to become settled, they find a way to get out. It's a good delivery there from Stepien, and it's got the beating of Brook, who goes for 12. The men in blue 2 for 23. So the lead currently stands at 57, as that wicket now brings Henry Perenara to the crease at number 3. Was dismissed for 7 in his side's first innings. Can he push this lead up towards that 100 mark? He'll have to contend with a fired-up Alex Stepien, who's just picked up his 3rd wicket of the Test match. Here is into Perenara, and this one's a full delivery. Perenara is forward and defends, and I think this catches the inside of his leg as he moves through for a leg bye. Stepien to continue around the wicket here to Perenara. Here he's in now. This one's another full fast delivery, and I think Perenara may have left this, although he has left the bat out there slightly. Let's have a look. Oh, that's narrowly close to that outside edge. So Stepien in for the final ball of the 10th over. He's in now. This one's a full fast delivery, and it pops up to Nathan Hancock on the offside. But I think this has just come off his kneecap. There's a slight appeal from several of the Green Machine fieldsmen. Did it catch a bit of glove? No, straight off the knee. 2 for 24 after 10. It'll be Harry Dean to bowl the 11th over of the innings. As in now over the wicket here to Perenara. Perenara is forward and defence. He drops this on the offside as he moves through for a single, as White and McGregor get in an almighty tangle there. It's a good bit of positive cricket here from Perenara as he's through comfortably. Dean to continue to Perenara in the 11th over. He's in now, and he gets an outside edge, kind of onto the fence. Oh, and he's narrowly through again for a single. Well, I think, to be fair, he may have just guided this onto the fence. Yeah, he has. And he gets through for another single. The direct hit may have made things interesting. As we take a look, he put in the big dive. No, I think he might have been home. It'll be Pat McGregor to bowl around the wicket here to Perenara. Here he's in now. This one's a good length delivery. As Perenara drops this on the onside, and he moves through for a single. And it's a direct hit this time. And this time the dive doesn't save Perenara, as it's another huge moment in this decider. Perenara has run out for 2. He was living a charmed life as it was. It's a direct hit from Harry Dean, and he's gone. A good decision there from the umpire. The Blues now 3 for 26, and the Green Machine are back in this. So the Blues in a bit of trouble here in their second innings, as that wicket now brings young Riley Cornforth to the crease at number 4. Scores of 0, 0 and 5 in this year's Test series so far. So he's a man under pressure. So it's going to be Pat McGregor to continue to him now around the wicket. He's in now. This one's a full delivery, and it's a play to miss first up here from young Cornforth. So the Green Machine have their tail up here in this second innings. They sniff a big opportunity to get back into this contest, as McGregor will continue to Cornforth around the wicket. He's in now. This one's another full delivery, but this one slides down the leg side, and Cornforth is happy enough to leave this one alone. So a tense period of the contest this. The Brennan's 11 lead currently stands at 60, with 7 second innings wickets still in hand. Here is McGregor will continue around the wicket to Cornforth for the final delivery of the over. Here he's in now. This one's a back of leg delivery, and Riley Cornforth cuts this on the offside, and it gets past 2 Green Machine fielders for his first boundary. White disappointed. He reckons he should have stopped that. Cornforth off the mark. It'll be Alex Stepien to bowl the 14th over of the innings. As in now to Cornforth. He begins with a bullet, which goes right through Cornforth, as Stepien picks up his second wicket of the innings. His 4th for the Test match, as Cornforth fails for the 4th time in this Test series. He goes for 4. The Blues now 4 for 30 in their second innings, as that's another bullet from Stepien. The Green Machine beginning to get a roll on here in this third and deciding Test match, and the Blues are going to need someone here to steady the ship. So the Blues 4 for 30 in their second innings, an overall lead of 64 runs, as that wicket now brings Joe Saveri to the crease at number 5. Was dismissed for 5 in his side's first innings. Can he fare better here? He'll have to face up to a fired-up Alex Stepien, who is in now. Saveri is forward confidently and defends on the offside for no run. Well, Alex Stepien has stood up with the ball here in this third Test match, and particularly in this second innings, he's got his side back into the contest. As in once again here to Severe, and he beats him outside the off stump. This is brilliant bowling here from the big man, who's standing up for the green machine. That's a beauty. Step in to continue to Severi in the 14th over. Here he's in now, this one's a back of a length delivery. Oh, and Severi has a wild swipe at it as he tries to cut this on the offside, and this must have narrowly missed the auto wiki. It has. That was nearly the 5th one down. Well, it's all happening here in this 14th over. As Step-in is in once again to Severi. As Severi clips this off his legs, and it's well fielded there by Jake Asacha, but he can't prevent the single. 4 for 31. It'll be Nathan Hancock to bowl over the wicket here to Severi. Here he's in now. This one's a full in-swinging delivery, and this must have narrowly missed the leg stump. Judging by the reactions of young Hancock, it's a good delivery. Yeah, it can't have been too far away. Hancock to continue to Severi in the 15th over. Here he's in now. This one goes right through Severi this time, as Hancock bamboozles the Test debutant, and the Blues are now 5 down in their second innings. He gave him the big booming in-swinger. This time he gives him the out-swinger. It's a beautiful setup here from the youngster. The Green Machine are bowling their way back into this contest. The Blues 5 for 31 and crumbling fast in their second innings. Well, the Blues in trouble here in this second innings. An overall lead of 65 runs, as that wicket now brings the youngster Daniel Hancock to the crease at number 6, as this sets up an interesting little exchange between brother and brother. So Hancock into Hancock in the 15th over. He's in now. This one's a good out-swinging delivery, and Daniel leaves this alone. It'll be Mark Pasterfield to bowl over the wicket now to Hancock. He's in now and he drops short, and Hancock hammers this on the leg side to get off the mark in style. It's not a great delivery there from Pasterfield, and it is punished. 5 for 37. It'll be Hamid al-Bashir to bowl the 20th over of the innings. He's in now, round the wicket here to Hancock. This one's a full toss, and it's hammered through covers for his second boundary of the innings. Off to a fly here is the youngster. It's not a great delivery, but it's dispatched nevertheless, as Hancock moves along to 8. The lead now 75 runs, as al-Bashir is in once again to Hancock, and this one's a shorter delivery, but this time Hancock has hammered it, but he's hammered it over the fence. That's the 6th wicket down for the men in blue, as Hancock has to go for 8. So how the men in green would love to keep this target underneath the 100 mark, as that wicket now brings Gavin Merrifield to the crease. Short on runs of late in the Test arena. Can he stand up for the men in blue? Here's al-Bashir is into him now, and he begins with a headhunter. It's an absolute beamer there from al-Bashir, and that'll be called a no ball. So Brennan's 11 now 6 for 42 in their second innings. An overall lead of 76 runs. As al-Bashir is in once again to Merrifield. Oh, and this is a worse delivery. This sails way over Merrifield's head, and that'll be another no ball. Well, gee, I don't know if Merrifield owes him money or something, but it hasn't exactly been the warmest of welcomes to the crease here from al-Bashir. Here's al-Bashir is in once again to Merrifield. On. It's a good bit of fielding once again there from McGregor, who's always sharp in that short mid-wicket position. It's a better delivery there from al-Bashir, and it's well fielded there by McGregor. It'll be Harry Dean to bowl the 21st over of the innings. As in now to McGregor, and he begins with a good length delivery. Oh, and he's got a nick through to the keeper. So Merrifield goes for a duck. It's a pair for the Test match for Merrifield. And the men in blue are now 7 down, as Dean picks up his 3rd wicket of the Test match. It's a thick outside edge through to the keeper, and he's got to go. So the Blues 7 for 43 in their second innings, an overall lead of 77 runs, as that wicket now brings Josh Bolling to the crease at number 8, and he'll have to contend with a fired-up Harry Dean for his first delivery. Here's Dean is in now, and it's a full quick delivery, but he pushes this down the leg side. So the Green Machine into the Blues tail now, and if they can wrap this up quickly, then they'll be full of confidence heading into this run chase. Here's Dean will continue again now to Bolling. This one's a good length delivery outside the off stump, and I think Bolling may have pulled the bat inside the line, but it might have been a nervous flutter nevertheless. No, he's missed it by a wee bit. It's going to be Nathan Hancock to go around the wicket here for the 22nd over of the innings. Here he's in now, 2 bowling. This one's a full delivery. Oh, he's been given out. He must have got a nick through to the keeper. Nathan Hancock picks up his second wicket of the innings. And they're 8 down now, the men in blue. Yeah, it's a toe edge through to the keeper. And bowling has to go for a duck. Well, the Blues are capitulating here in their second innings, as that wicket now brings the Test debutant Michael Mabry to the crease. Managed 6 in his side's first innings. Can he push this lead up towards the 100 mark? He'll have to contend with a fired up Nathan Hancock, as he's in now to Mabry. It's a full delivery, bang on the money, and it's played back down the pitch from Mabry for no run. So this has been an inspired fight back here from the Green Machine. Regardless of what happens in this Test match from here on in, they look to have got themselves in with a chance. Here's Hancock's in once again to Mabry. It's a full delivery, and Mabry plays this to a basher on the leg side for no run. Well, Hancock just honing in here on these poles. The men in blue 8 for 43. Here's Hancock, goes back over the wicket now, and it's an outswinging delivery. And Mabry has missed this by a week, as he suggests that this has swung a mile. Here's we take a look. He was nowhere near it. Well, this is an absolute clinic of swing bowling here again from the youngster. As he once again to Mabry on, this one's closer. Not from the bat, but closer to the stumps. Well, it's hard to tell if this is Wazim Akram or Nathan Hancock out there. Again, he's missed it by a year. Well, this has been a brilliant exhibition of swing bowling from the youngster. As he once again to Mabry on, this time he gets him. He hits him with the big booming in-swinger. He sets up Mabry again, as he did to Saveri, and he picks up his 3rd wicket of the innings. This one right through the gate. It's an absolute clinic of swing bowling here from the youngster. And the Blues are now 9 down. The Green Machine right back in this. Well, the Blues have lost 4 for 2 in the last 3 overs, as that wicket now brings Troy Hayden to the crease at number 10. Made important runs for the men in blue in their first innings. Can he do it again here? And it's going to be Matt White, the skipper, to steam into him now. Looking to go for the kill. As in now, this one's a full toss, as it crashes into Hayden's thighs and drops on the offside for no run. So this has been some fight back with the ball here for the men in green. They've put themselves in with a decent chance now to win this Test match. As White is in once again to Hayden. Oh, and he again has missed this by a year, as this one zips past his outside edge. And he looks a bit confused as to what's happened here. But don't worry, champ, you're still alive. So the Blues 9 for 43 in their second innings. An overall lead of 77 runs. Here's White, will charge into Hayden once again. Here he's in now, and he gets this away on the leg side. But it's well fielded there by Hamid al-Bashar at mid-on, who prevents a boundary. Here, just to detail what the task is here for Matt's 11. If they were to bowl Brennan's 11 out now, they would still need to complete the 3rd highest ever run chase to win a match here in a WCG Test match. As White is in once again to Hayden, and this one nearly sneaks through, as White cannot believe it. I think it's a combination of inside edge and boot, but Hayden keeps it out just. It'll be Pat McGregor to bowl the 24th over of the innings, as in now to Hayden, and it's played away on the leg side, but it's well fielded by Hamid al-Bashar there at mid-wicket, who prevents a boundary. So he made important runs in the first innings for the Blues. Can he do it again in the second innings? As McGregor will continue again now to Hayden. This one's played across the line. It's hammered through mid-wicket for his first boundary of the second innings. He's off the mark in style in typical aggressive fashion. The Blues move along to 9 for 47, an overall lead of 81 runs. It's going to be Ryan Schaefer to bowl the 25th over of the innings. As he's in now over the wicket here to Hayden. And Hayden gets a thick inside edge onto his body. And he's going to move through for a single. And he gets through comfortably in the end. So the Blues through to 9 for 48. An overall lead of 82 runs. Can Hayden push this lead up towards the 100 mark? Here is the Ginger Ninja, has moved along to 5. Here's Schaefer is in once again to him now. And it's a full delivery. And he gets it away on the onside for his second boundary of the innings. Well, he's standing up with the blade once again for the men in blue. He drifts into the leg stump to Schaefer, and he gets put away. The lead now 86 runs, as Schaefer is in once again to him now. And this one's a good leg delivery outside the off stump, and Hayden slaps this down the ground for back-to-back boundaries. The Blues 9 for 56. The lead moves along to 90. Hayden moves along to 13 not out, as Schaefer is in once again to him now, and this one's a full fast delivery, but he pushes this one down the leg side. So Hayden on 13, the Blues 9 for 56, an overall lead of 90 runs, as Schaefer will continue to Hayden in the 25th over. Here he's in now, and Hayden gets a thick outside edge, and this one sails over the fence. So the innings is over. Brandon's 11 bowled out for 56 in their second innings. It's been a brilliant fight back with the ball from the Green Machine, who will need 91 to win the Test Series. So an inspired fight back with the ball from the Green Machine has seen them roll Brandon's 11 for 56 in their second innings. The exact same score that Match 11 mustered up in their first innings. Just two men, namely Justin Brooke and Troy Hayden, making double figures in a miserable looking batting lineup, with Nathan Hancock, the star with the ball, taking 3 for none of his 3 overs, ably supported by Alex Stepien and Ryan Schaefer, who both picked up 2 wickets apiece. So this is the equation for the Green Machine. They need 91 to win this Test match and win the series. If they are to do so, it'll be the joint second highest run chase ever seen at the WCG to win a Test match, which ironically enough was completed on them last year by their opponents. So there's plenty of motivation to right the wrongs of last year. It's the Match 11 run chase, and it's coming up next.